We'll take you through some more news that's coming in at this given point of time. This is, in fact, breaking news that we have for you. Let's quickly shift our focus to it. Satellite images, more satellite images that's coming to the forefront. Breaking news that we bring to you of the devastation at the Iranian school. Iran says 160 schoolgirls were dead in that very strike. The strikes on school that allegedly killed as many as 160 girl children. It's on camera. That's been, in fact, captured at this point of time. 160 graves, viewers, that's been dug, the funeral that's been performed. And this was the before and after images of the Minab school. The United States has said, probing the charge of the school bombing, the US exercises caution and avoids civilian targets. That's what their side of the story is. That's what their side of the entire strike and the aftermath and the consequences that came about. That's what their statement is on the same. But at the same time, the first visuals on March 1st that had come in of this very school that had gotten in the way, that got caught in the exchange of fire from both sides. It was one of the most heart-wrenching visuals that had come in from a girls' school, where children were inside that very school when the first attack took place in broad daylight, when the first strike from the US side took place in broad daylight. And you can see these heart-wrenching visuals that we were just bringing to you of having to dig 160 graves. That's the number that's been quoted by the Iranian side. 160 girl children lost in this very strike. And that's at this point, I would just like to highlight, while war continues, escalation continues, at this point of time, what we see at the end of the day is the loss of civilian lives on both sides. And that is what gets highlighted in these very visuals to its utmost. The heart-wrenching effects and aftermath of a war that wages in a certain region. It is civilian life that pays the cost at the end of the day. And we, on our screens, will be leaving you with these very visuals. And just a moment to introspect what exactly the West Asian region has been going through at this point of time, the conflict and what it brings about, the destruction, what it brings about to the families of all those lives that are lost in such situations.